Hello there, guys. We're just coming through our sort of not our main city, but our sort of other. So we've got Portsmouth, and then we've got Southsea. But look, I mean, that used to be Alders. Night something, and this here. So no, that used to be Debenhams over there, and this here Knightley. It's got to not catch that lady. This here Knightley. I can't remember which was which. One was Alders, not Alders or something, and one was Debenhams. But look, I mean, it's all... No. Let's have a peeky, shall we? Let's have a peeky. Look. It's gone. Gone. Absolutely gone. It's gone. And... literally, like, look, it's gone. I mean, they were doing some of this before all of this, but like to see the town. I mean, it's later at night, obviously, and I've got to really get back because Shiloh's cut his toe, and there's been a progression thing going on, and also we've had potty training accident. So we've already been through the spare pair of trousers. So I've had to grab a nappy and sort of let him come back. Are you gonna? Do you want me to take? Do you want me to take the sweets? No. Do you want me to carry the sweets? No. So I have two absolutely filthy kids. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Elijah, come here. What? Look at that. Absolutely filthy. Come on, dude. But last night and yesterday, because I had the chance, I spent ages making sure that my living room, obviously bar paperwork and clothes, was straight. And obviously I haven't done the boys' bedroom, and I thought I'm not letting the boys trash this today. I am going to be straight for tonight. And so hopefully, what have you done now? You're going to fall, dude. Oh, you nutter. No, if you... Oh, you've dropped your sweets. Dropped your sweets. You dropped your sweets? Yeah, and you dropped your cake by the looks of it. And my son's just managed to blag me in the shop. I thought, that's a bit expensive. But I don't like to question it in our shop, and I just sort of leave. And then all of a sudden, I looked in my bag, and there's this bloody car in there for £4. He's managed to sneak it in. So yeah, I mean, look. Oh, John Lewis, that's it. So that one over there was John Lewis, and that one was Debenhams. Look at this for a piece of art. This is really cool, really funky. I love some of this. Look, watch this. This isn't the piece of art I want to show you, but that's the piece of art I want to show you. But look. Love is the vaccination. Love is the vaccination. Shall we have a look to see what else we've got down here before we head back? I don't know where Daddy's is. I don't think Daddy's got anything. Actually, I know where Daddy's is. Where's Daddy's? They always go over Dean's stuff. I think it's like a bit of a graffiti wall. I love this. Look, love it. Love it. Like every time he does stuff when we first got here, they'd either take it down or go over it quite quickly. I don't think I can see any of this stuff. There's all sorts down here. So this is like our little graph corner. So this is like where they're allowed to like graph up and things. So. But the thing is, I mean, do you know what? I find this so confusing with what's going on right now, because it is so beautiful. No, we go back that way. Go back through the town. We'll walk up past the church. It's like down by the sea. It's just been so beautiful. But I've been talking to a guy today. Can I just walk through? You're stopping my legs from moving, dude. Where did that just come from? Oh, okay. I'm talking to a guy who does all the photographs for the police. So basically he goes in when there's been a crime, murder, stuff like that. So we were playing on the park with him today. And, you know, obviously he's not inundated with stuff either. And certainly wasn't, even though he works with the police on the front line, but not a copper. You know, he was with his son, he didn't have a mask on, he didn't have gloves on. You know, I've only had one wagon all day, actually. In fact, it was about 20 minutes ago. We saw the wagon come down, the police wagon come down on by down the sea. So we thought, we'll get out. And then we saw an unmarked one. So we thought, okay, it's time to sort of start heading back. But I mean, we've pretty much been out all day today. It's been really lovely, absolutely beautiful, because we've been able to just spend time as a family together. So most people leave you alone now. The boys interact with who they want to interact with. They'll either choose to engage with him or they won't. But look, again, I'll remind you. I have a feeling that one might be, because next to it is this. So I have a feeling that there's next to it, right? I love my goddess. So, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what our town looks like as it is now, even though it's nighttime. I mean, obviously you know that all these are closed. Look, bless, homeless still sleeping here. Well, you better not break it for £4, mate. But I tell you what was interesting is after my live cut off earlier on, I went past a signpost, and I need to do a bit of research. It was a plaque for the 46 African people who died on a boat with yellow fever, who were crossing over to England. And I stood there, and I've seen this plaque so many times, and I stood there and I thought, oh my goodness, are they really trying to kill off the African community? And is this really what's been going on? Because don't forget, what you've got to remember is Mr. Bill Gates, who loves us all so dearly and really, really cares and is all about life and saving life, is an abortionist. So basically, he goes over to Africa and he helps abort the pregnant people out there, because he basically, you know, they're trying to make them feel that they're in this such poverty, but they're actually not. Nigeria and all of these places are the same as like Egypt, where it will have mass wealth and then mass poverty. We're slightly different here in the UK because we still, well, we don't now, but we did until a few weeks ago. We still have the middle class. So we had the rich, the middle and the poor, where in most countries they have the poor and the rich. There is no in between. And then they make the poor believe that the only options that they've got is to terminate babies and move them. They do that to our poor here. They make our poor believe that, you know, that being poor is the only option. Come on, dude. You know, being poor. A potty training kid who's been through 2 pairs of shorts. Yes, get strange stares. What am I going to do? Get another fucking phone call to social services? Seriously, sometimes I hate people and I wish all the knobs would just stay indoors. Yes, can we have just nice, decent people out here, please? That would be amazing. I'm starting to believe in depopulation. In fact, I was having a conversation with my friend today, and I've actually decided to not actually get involved in a couple of people's lives, because I said to him, do you know what? You don't realise. And I know they're taking the piss out of Donald Trump at the moment, like going, oh, Donald Trump thinks he saved the fucking world. Donald Trump has saved the fucking world. It's not over yet, and we're nowhere near it being properly done. But I don't think people realise what's going on. Like, it brings me back to, like, what's that programme, Charmed, where they used to fight the light and dark thing, but nobody else used to know about it. And the rest of the population probably won't ever know the truth of everything that's been going on right now. Some will be oblivious, they'll just be glad to get back to work. You know, you've got a guard here with a freaking mask on that stood in front of a door which has got to walk past people. So the irony is they're trying to keep everybody out the bloody shop, but if you're going to get a fucking virus, mate, you're going to get it walking past the security guard at the door. It's like mental. Come on, dude. Elijah, wait there, dude. You know, it's just the hypocrisy of it is unbelievable. He's hiding. We've been through 2 pairs of trousers today with his potty training. Oh, was he crying? No, you're hiding. I know. Do you want to go on my shoulders and get home quicker? Because you must be freezing. I got your coat. Do you want to put your coat over your legs and get on my shoulders? Yeah? You can chat to everybody on my shoulders then, can't you? Elijah, can you come here, please? Dude, come here, go on my shoulders. Ready? Oh, my word. You're heavy. Stand up. Stand up. Ready? Sit down. That's it. Right, do you want to chat to everybody up there? No. Yeah, you can say hello. There you go. You want to say hello to everybody up there? There you go. We can get home quicker now. This is, I remember when I used to do this with Aaron and Faith when I first ever went self-employed, and I had to get the kids to nursery and then get to my little office, and I couldn't afford a double buggy at the time. Ours is just broke, but it's pointless getting one. Elijah, this way, please. Shiloh, don't wiggle, mate. You'll fall. What are you? Oh, is it the bag? Sorry. Look, these charities are dependent. You know, I know it's night time. Elijah, now. I know it's night time and everything, but these charities are dependent on this money. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, look at that, yeah, Heart Foundation. So basically, all those people who had their operations cancelled, so all those people who were waiting triple high bypass, heart bypass, whatever, you know, whatever they do to help somebody. Elijah, here please now. You know, and they've all gone home from hospital because of this so-called crisis of emergency. Even the papers told you there were 400 beds or something that were left open from all the people that didn't have surgery. Yeah, they're on my head. Go, 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 go. If we see a taxi, I might even jump in it. Elijah, you're in front of my legs. You've got to move. You don't want to jump in the taxi? Okay, cool. Oh, the joys. Oh, the joys. This is where I like people coming out with me and having a car and normal things. It's lucky I'm not one of them pros, isn't it, that likes perfect. Elijah, can you pick my hat up, please? Can you please pick my hat up? It's lucky I'm not one of them pros that has to do this with makeup on and immaculate dresses and nails on. Elijah, just pick it up, mate. Cheers. You know, and everything has to be audio keyed. I still laugh at some of these coaches out there. In fact, actually, guys, mass big awakening, and it is absolutely amazing. You won't understand the consequences in this, but you'd have to check out Aaron Doherty, right? And I'll post out some of his stuff, but I usually keep my coaching world sort of separate from this world because they all thought I'd lost the plot for a bit. And what do you want to do? Do you want to get down? Yeah. And I think it was really difficult for me because, ow, you just poked me right in the eye. Shiloh, up or down? Up or down? Dude, up or down? Up. Up. Right, well then get off and don't make me look like a bloody one-eyed bloody part of the Black-Eyed Club. If people don't know what the Black-Eyed Club is, you should actually Google it. Shiloh, are you getting down? Right, we'll get down then. You should Google what the Black-Eyed Club is. It's part of an initiative once you've raped a child to receive your black eye, basically. It's like Fight Club, isn't it? Man's got to do what a man's got to do. It's like my grey hair. God, seriously, I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered. But anyway, in the coaching world, right, we're all basically called conspiracy nut jobs. And I've sort of been, she's all right, but she just listens to some of them, you know, conspiracy nut job sort of things. And it's like, and people have been waiting for me to come home and give all this stuff up and, you know, just accept that I was an incompetent mother and I'm a child abuser and I deserve to have my kids taken. Which is not the reality. And it's not the truth. They were kidnapped. Fact. There you go. Unlawful, unnecessary detainment and taken, and I was gagged. And I lost the plot with someone today. Because I said, you're absolute arseholes, right? I could have fucked off and gone wherever I wanted in the world, yeah? I could have been in Trinidad. I could have been in Spain. Did I just take that? I could have been in the South Seas. I could have been anywhere I wanted. I never, ever, ever had to make the decision that I did back in 2000. And I think by the time I sort of cemented it and sort of went, okay, yeah, and anyone will know, they'll all tell you, don't stand up for other people. Standing up for other people just gives you aggro. And it's true, yeah, to stand up, to be the person at school. Elijah, look at this. Can't people just pick their fucking dog shit up? Yeah? It's lucky I haven't got a double buggy, isn't it? Because I've got to go through that. But now I've got to get my kids around that, yeah? When dog owners, yes, dog owners, can you move around it, yeah? Go around. Yeah, go around. You don't jump over it. Lucky you didn't land in it. Now move. We've already had dog poo on the shoes today. No, around it now. So, Portsmouth, dog owners, you're meant to get a £500 fee for not picking up your dog shit. I can't wait until AI comes in, mate. If they see you on AI, this is how AI is going to work, yeah? You'll be walking down the road with your dog and it will scan. Dog, human, yeah? It'll probably even rack up what your national insurance number is or whatever they're going to rank you under. Even your name, whatever. Might even plop up with your name on it. Guys, Neil, move, please. You've dropped one. Sorry. So basically, you're a dog owner walking down the road and all of a sudden your dog does a poo, yeah? It will measure whether you continue walking or whether you stop and pick it up. And that will be points scored. If you do not pick it up, the chances are that, I don't know whether the chip and pin is in, whether they will activate it there and then, or whether you will be told, go home. Now, you've just lost your Saturday meal out. Yeah? You're going to have to go and have a look at China's system. Don't forget, in China, it used to be you could only have one child. If you had a girl, they would let you maybe try for a boy, but babies would be terminated. That's why fetuses are eaten, because there's so many babies that just get terminated in China because it's illegal. Like, I don't know if people have seen, now Fortune's coming whether you like it or not. We'll have it here in England. They'll cap our children here. This is all part of depopulation. It's all part of the same thing. Like I said, you know, Bill Gates isn't coming, like I said, check their agenda, yeah? He's not coming from I love human beings and I'm a pro-lifer and I go into Africa and I help people build businesses, and we do all the startups with Richard Branson, and we go over to Nigeria and Ghana and all of these places, and we help them set up sustainable businesses, you know, so they too can also fend for themselves than being charity. No, they go over and they sterilise them and they vaccinate them, they test the vaccinations out on them, yeah? So even prior, so while you're all waiting for your vaccination, by the way, they're being tested out on the monkeys, yeah? Not the monkeys that you think, yeah? Monkeys, yeah? Black people, that's what they're doing. White supremacy, mate. You're dealing with left white supremacy, yeah? And they're worse than the right white supremacy. Worse. Elijah, off that car, please. Yeah, so, you know, on the right hand there's 5 fingers, well, 4 fingers and a thumb, and on the left hand there's 4 fingers and a thumb, or some people think there's 5 fingers. So, you know, you're dealing with people's opinions, perspectives, the way they're looking at it. Some people are walking around like me now that just look, I mean, it's school. You know, some people don't watch the news. They're not drained by the BBC. They're not being fear-mongered. They're not being absolutely plummeted with fear. Virus killing everybody. There's a massive big pandemic. You know, the hospitals are all completely fucking empty. In fact, they're even more empty because they've cancelled all the important things. And they're so fucking busy, they can even choreographer and dance and put it out in perfection. Like, where do they get the time? I've sat in operating theatres. I know what they're like when they're busy. you know, I get it. Show the morale. Bring in the people and to do it that maybe aren't on shift that day. But I'm not being funny. I'm a mum who's gone through trauma. And I don't care how happy. I don't care. I don't care how much you try to get me to go. Happy talk. Talk about the things you like to do. You know, if you'd asked me to do that while all of a sudden I was going through court and being battered, I'd have told you, fuck off. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Really? You want to talk happy talk to me? Really?
Up in the cherry one.
You know, I get it. And it's a great attitude to have. But not at the cost of people's businesses. Come on, Don, you dropped them all. Oh, wow, okay, have a flip out. Wow. Looks like somebody's dropped their sweets.
Why did you drop your sweets?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm going to be catching up. I'm going to get home in a minute. Put them in the bag. There's one there I've opened. Right, we'll pick them up and put them in the bag, look. Put them in the bag. How's that helping you right now? Ready? One. Mama gets to eat one. You know.
I need sweet, mate. I need my sweet.
And how do you think the nurses feel?
I need my sweet.
Everyone's out there clapping for them. They must feel like right frauds. They're gagged.
Sweet.
They are gagged. The doctors and nurses are gagged.
Sweet.
Right, that's falling out.
Mom.
Anyway, I've had a beautiful day. But I'm going to go home and start preparing for my Sunday night.
Mommy.
My house is straight. I don't have to do any cooking, no washing up. I have got to do the boys' bedroom for the social worker tomorrow. And catch up.
Mommy,
I'm fuming that Amber couldn't even give me the weekend. She's still emailing me, so I haven't been able to defrag the way that I wanted to because she was still bombarding me with stuff. And I wanted to, you know, take my Saturday to really be out of it. So I haven't been able to do that. So I'll be back in a minute. You got them? Am I going to have to carry them? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get the kids back, guys, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye.